Sophie Sierra from 90 Day Fiancé married Rob Warne despite his cheating scandals and toxic behavior, which suggests that she may have had ulterior motives for marrying him. Sophie and Rob first met on Instagram and quickly formed a strong connection. After spending time together in Mexico and the United States, the couple decided to get married. Rob filed for Sophie's K-1 visa, and they were featured on 90 Day Fiancé Season 10. However, from the first episode, Sophie and Rob started bickering, showing they weren't compatible. Sophie also despised living in Rob's bathroom-less apartment in Los Angeles. Rob and Sophie got married, hoping to resolve their issues, but their problems only got worse. They are featured now on 90 Day Fiancé. Happily Ever After, Season 8 with new issues. Despite moving to Texas and having an indoor bathroom, their marriage is in trouble. Sophie is struggling to trust Rob due to his past infidelities, which has affected their intimacy. The couple recently saw a therapist to address their issues, but things didn't improve. During the therapy session, Rob got angry when Sophie suggested that he enjoyed looking at women with muscular builds. There are several reasons why Sophie may be using Rob to obtain a green card. However, the most obvious clue is her apparent disregard for her mother's warnings. Sophie knew that Rob wasn't a good partner for her and even had evidence of his infidelity. Despite this, she chose to stay with him and marry him. Sophie went against her mother's advice and ignored her concerns, even though she knew her mother didn't approve of Rob. This behavior suggests that Sophie may have had ulterior motives for staying with him. When Sophie came to the United States, she trusted Rob. However, the 90 Day Fiancé star's feelings for him changed when she saw Rob had liked some provocative pictures on Instagram. To make matters worse, Sophie later learned that Rob was using a dating app. She found proof that he had been talking to women, exchanging intimate photos and videos. Many fans wanted Sophie to stand up for herself and break up with Rob at that time. Any woman would end her relationship in a similar situation. However, Sophie didn't do the same. She gave Rob countless chances, knowing that he wasn't husband material. Sophie's actions make it seem like she was trying to drag the relationship as long as possible to gain permanent access to the United States. She was probably pretending to care about the marriage to make Rob feel like she was faithful to him. If Sophie really loved Rob, she wouldn't have been able to forgive him so easily for constantly cheating on her. Now she seems more preoccupied with her future in the United States than with improving her marriage. It appears that Sophie's priorities have changed, as she seems to be putting America before her American husband. She no longer seems to care about the state of her failing marriage, and she often walks away from Rob during arguments. It seems that Sophie's primary concern is her future in the United States rather than her struggling marriage. Sophie should have left Rob months ago, as leaked videos revealed his abusive behavior. He would shout at her and treat her disrespectfully, making her cry and express her unhappiness. Despite this, Sophie remained with Rob, raising questions about her decision. In 90 Day Fiancé Season 10, when she moved into an Airbnb, she expressed her dilemma on camera, saying, "If I don't marry him, I have to go home," showing more concern about giving up her American dream than her relationship. It's likely that she used a classic trick by waiting until she no longer needed her husband to stay in the United States, making her come off as a gold digger. Similar accusations have been made against other cast members, such as Anne Fasanava, Larissa Lima, Mayona Bell, and many others. Some fans still view them as opportunists for using American men to secure a future in the United States, and then give up on their marriages soon after the ceremony. Sophie also seems happy in the United States. Most of her latest social media posts suggest that she doesn't care a lot about her hometown. She's living her best life partying in America. One of Sophie's recent Instagram stories shows her blushing while talking to another man. The video's title reads, "Her face when guys talk to her." Sophie is busy living a lavish life in America. She's only posting about her adventures, such as going out on a trip, enjoying a boat ride, or having American food. Most cast members who left their country talked about feeling homesick early on after their marriage. One such example is Jasmine Pineda, who missed the warmth of Panama. Yorazaya also went through a similar phase a few years ago. She urged me to meet her family and return to Ukraine after her marriage. Sophie isn't showing the same emotional response. While she tries to act as if she is a sensitive person on the 90-Day Fiancé spin-off, most of her actions make her appear self-centered and cold.